What's the craziest thing your child has ever said? Once, at the hardware store, I lost sight of my daughter for less than a minute. When I turned around, she was gone. I found her in the lumber section, talking to a man who looked like a carpenter. Rough hands, dusty jeans, in his 40s. The kind of guy you'd trust to build you a porch. Lucia was 6 years old and said to him with complete naturalness, "I want a treehouse before I go to heaven." That's how she spoke. Direct, innocent, with that clarity that some sick children have. We had known for a year what was coming. The doctors were cautious, but the decline was evident. The man, after a second of confusion, said, "All right, we'll build it." I thought it was just politeness, but 2 days later he showed up at our house with sketches. His name was Ramiro. Lucia lit up, asked him 1,000 questions, and he answered them with immense patience. Over time, I also began looking forward to his visits. Though serious and reserved, there was a sadness in him. One night I brought him coffee at his workshop and found him asleep on the floor. He confessed that he was about to lose the place, but wanted to finish the treehouse for Lucia. Shortly after, he turned down a stable job out of town just for that. The doctors gave us another blow. Only weeks were left. That night, Lucy asked me, "Is my treehouse going to be ready in time?" It broke my heart. I moved heaven and earth. Friends, neighbors, even a nurse posted her story. Responses came quickly. But just when everything seemed to be improving, Ramiro was evicted. He lost his tools. He called me, devastated. I told him to hang in there. That afternoon, a caravan of trucks arrived. Contractors, neighbors, strangers. They brought everything needed. They worked non-stop. Lucia, wrapped in blankets, watched the construction. She laughed and clapped. When it was finished, we helped her climb up. She called it my party in heaven. It was a moment full of love and hope. I cried, watching from below. Beside me, Ramiro smiled. Today, 7 years later, Ramiro is part of my family. He has a daughter and a good job. I owe him more than I could ever repay, and I love him like a brother.